Yeah. I'm trying to be calm, but I can't pretend. No. $1 million bills won't fool me. There's no second lace as fine as you. No bigger thrill than what you do to me. Say, yes, please, what you need. Oh, I love it when you take me on your ride. And I love it when you get down low.
Hey, welcome back to Fishbowl. It's Kelly, Caroline, and Mooby.
Yay! I'm Mooby. What's up, everyone? I've gone through some changes,
Yeah, we noticed.
but it's me.
I bet you kill it in lacrosse now.
When I'm back in Poughkeepsie, I feel it.
Totally.
You know.
And what's your biggest catchphrase?
I don't know what to forget.
You don't know your biggest catchphrase?
Come on, you know it.
Um,
Steve Harvey.
is it Steve Harvey?
Yeah, it's a Steve Harvey quote.
It's really random, Steve Harvey.
Show me. I don't know.
And what did you have for lunch today?
Tuna. I don't know.
Oh, she does love tuna.
She does love tuna? All right.
Tuna connoisseur, but the correct answer was salad.
Chicken Caesar salad.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And then the motto is sit on it.
Yeah.
Sit on it.
It's like
That's Steve
that
Harvey
the quote
video.
from Steve Harvey. It's like, oh, what's one thing you'll do to your boyfriend's face? Or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Sit on it.
And then he does that face. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
great show. Great show.
So good. Maddie with that chicken Caesar salad, like she just recently posted another chicken Caesar salad video randomly and like 3 million
Yeah.
views on it. That's
No.
shit. Everyone loves the chicken
Does
Caesar salad.
numbers with chicken Caesar salads.
Insane.
I wish I had that engagement.
Right?
With the chicken
Everyone
Caesar
has their
salad.
thing. Bert Kreischer takes his shirt off.
Movie has chicken Caesar salad.
Movie has chicken Caesar salad.
right.
Love it.
That's amazing. I bet you get so much chicken Caesar salad PR.
I don't know.
You should rate chicken Caesar salads in the city.
Yeah, like a one bite type thing.
Yes.
I-
That's what I was thinking.
Everyone knows the rules. I don't know if I
She
can
has
do
like
it.
one bite of that.
Yeah.
She has like a hash there down her like
Yeah, like
wrap, just, like,
sideways. yeah. That'd be a good idea.
out of the side.
I love a good chicken Caesar salad. I love a good chicken Caesar wrap. It's the
Me too.
sandwich
That's
of
a
the
solid
summer.
sandwich of the summer. Someone was telling Maddie that she should make like a salad drink, and I was like, what would that?
Oh.
Salad drink.
Yeah.
Like the dressing.
Yeah.
People do like
Pecans.
salad pizza. Like I could see her doing a collab
Yeah.
that's salad
I
pizza.
I love a chicken Caesar salad slice, except when they heat it up because
Really?
then it's like spinachy.
Yeah, it's nasty.
But really, I think like why I like it, it's just like kind of like Caesar salad on a piece of bread.
Now,
So what I like is a pizza, comma, chicken Caesar salad.
okay. I thought that the chicken Caesar salad slice had a slice of pizza underneath it.
No, it's usually just like the bread of like the
Really?
bread of it, not with the sauce and stuff. But sometimes I'll like get a salad and then put it on.
Oh, so it doesn't have tomato sauce.
No, it's just like it's literally a piece of bread.
You know, it's a big trend upstate New York. They probably do this all around the country, but you ever just get a slice of pizza where they just take a handful of cold cheese and put it on top?
Yeah, that's good.
I've never seen that.
Really?
Little cold cheese action.
Yeah, it's a
The summer
lot.
slice.
Mm-hmm.
And it like melts a little bit because it's warm on the pizza.
What's your favorite slice of pizza type?
I like a marinara slice.
Ooh, like an upside down slice?
Yeah.
Those are my
Those really
favorite
good 'cause
too.
I really like sauce.
Me too.
Big saucy person.
Yeah. What about you, Caroline?
I like a margarita.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good white pizza. There's a lot of bad white pizzas, so that's a
Yeah.
little bit, you know.
Yep.
White pizza kind of grosses me out.
But-
No, there's good ones and there's bad ones. I love truffle, but I don't know if I've had it on a pizza. And I also, sorry, we're getting calls in because here's the deal. We want you to call in if you have like roommate drama.
Yeah.
If you have roommate drama, maybe if you want any advice. But anyways, back to the pizza situation. And I like a pepperoni. I like a pepperoni.
Yeah.
What kind of pepperoni though on it?
Yeah.
You know, I really like the Prince Street spicy.
Oh, when it curls
Yes,
up?
Curl up.
If it doesn't curl up, I don't want it.
The pepperonis
Right.
have to be small and burned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can't seep in.
They call those cup and char.
Oh, cup and char.
Cup
That's a
and
great way to
char.
describe them.
That's like a sick name. Cup
Yeah.
and char.
Chop.
So have you had a bad roommate before?
I liked. Oh, sorry. She was asking me which pizza I wanted.
Oh, what pizza do you?
I love pizza. Buffalo chicken slice, if done well. Really? You haven't had a good one.
I don't think I've ever had.
I've had a great one.
Yeah. Got to go out to Long Island.
Yeah.
They got the good stuff.
Birdas.
Birdas, yeah.
That's your favorite pizza?
No, I mean, I have a lot of favorite pizza places, but favorite pizza slice, no. They're like a good buffalo chicken slice with the ranch, or it's really blue cheese, like drizzled all over it. There's nothing better.
Blue cheese or ranch?
If I'm doing buffalo wings, anything, blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Like overall, if I'm gonna if I had to sip out of one of them,
Ranch, yeah.
Yeah, ranch, totally. Percent.
Easier to consume.
Have you guys had bad roommates? Do we have bad roommate stories?
Yeah.
You want to
A
share
lot
one?
of bad roommates.
I've had a lot of bad roommates too.
Yeah.
I might be a bad
Excited.
roommate.
Oh, hey.
Trader's had a bad roommate. Trader's
We're
had
gonna have a
bad
chicken
roommate.
Caesar salad battle.
Yeah. Oh no.
We're just chilling.
I'm,
Sorry.
I'm seeing double. I'm
Took
seeing
your seat.
double.
They told me to take your seat. I'm sorry.
Well, I really took her seat, but
They said, they were like, we don't even like her. You could take her seat. That's what they said.
Fucking shit.
Okay.
We're like, thank God you're here.
Yeah.
Guys.
we were asking for phone calls to people to share bad roommate stories.
Oh.
But does anybody have a bad roommate story they want to share?
I had a bad roommate. Didn't I? I mean,
Yeah.
should I air it out?
You don't have
Yeah,
to,
you don't have to
our
say their
names.
names.
Just don't say their names.
I think they understand.
She like transferred in and immediately lived with us because like we had an open room, but we didn't want a new roommate.
Of course.
She was just very messy. She would eat Red Lobster in her bed,
Ew.
and it would stink up the living room. And
She had like bags of seafood.
yeah, like she just
Where
came
was
in
she
guns blazing.
from?
Red lobster in the bed is crazy.
Yeah, like it was like the Chilean sea bass special, and she was just eating it in her
Yeah.
bed.
And she would just have like the bag of like the garbage. One time they had to call the cops because she had this like crazy ex that was like
Yeah, chasing after her.
after her.
She would get like really fucked up and have like 4 Locos before going out. Granted, she was new and like trying to adjust, and it was like fine. But then her boyfriend drove up 9 hours to see her boyfriend. We don't really know. Went out. This boyfriend got in a fight with a couple men's lacrosse players. Then he like vanished into Poughkeepsie, which is like not, you can't just vanish in Poughkeepsie.
Because
It's a rough
allegedly-
neighborhood. I've been there.
Yeah, I mean, it's
no one
crazy.
no one loved this girl, but everyone would look out and like allegedly he punched her at the
Oh.
bar, and then that's why they punched him.
Yeah.
It was like a chaos.
his
in the
girlfriend?
Not like punch in the face. I feel like it was a little like shove
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
And then he got in a random car and started coming towards our house, and we were all like, he's gonna come in guns blazing and like attack us. So then, I mean, I was like, don't call the cops. So I was living with some other people who were worrywart. We called the cops, and good thing they did, because the cops like tackled him when he was running into our house. I was like still drunk talking to the cop. I'm like, I don't know,
Maddie, like,
officer. Yeah, and I had a farting bit, so I was good. Looking at the cop going like this.
she was also a little tipsy. He came on, he had like no shoes on, his shirt's like ripped up.
Yeah.
Are you 21
Yeah.
at the time?
I was 21. No.
Talking drunk to the cops, like you're like
Yeah.
19.
I was like underage. I'm like, yo,
She thought
Like,
she
you
was,
want a
like, flirting
beer,
with one of them.
officer? You want a beer, officer?
that was fun. We lived like really far off campus that year for 2 years. And then we moved to that iconic blue ugly house.
And then
Senior
after
year.
she left, there was a boy that lived with you guys.
Yeah, we had a boy. We just had an open room that like anybody was staying in.
Really?
One was a boy. We lived
Just
with
a
a
boy?
boy. He was our friend, but it was really
Was he
random.
chill? Was he eating lobster in his
He
bed?
played soccer. He was like, no. He was like, he got sick and was like, I need help. Like that kind of boy, like needed to be babied.
Walk around
Oh,
shirtless
okay.
all
Oh,
the
you
time.
guys would like take care of him?
Yeah, he was our child. No, not
my
actually. He was like fine, and then he started dating this girl, and he would go on runs with her on their dates.
Wow.
And we would watch through the window and be like, "Are they battling? Like they're running and
Oh,
flirting?"
they're like competing in a.
It was really weird because we're like,
How do
"Oh,
you
they're-"
talk while you run?
Like, that's the thing. I have no clue. I have
Must
no
be
clue.
really athletic because I
Yeah.
can barely run and breathe.
I saw this couple passing. We were when we were thrifting. This couple, or I don't know if they were on a date or something, but they were running, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to." And then like they'd split up, and then it was like, "I'm going to the Jersey Shore this weekend," and then split up again. It's like, how do you have a conversation? It's a
Are they still
lot.
together? Do you know?
Yeah, they are actually.
Wow.
Wow.
Good for them.
Yep.
Running couples.
Hey, love conquers all.
Love can run any distance.
So did she eventually just move out?
Yeah, the
You
school
called the
year
cops?
ended, and we were like, we got to change
Do,
locations.
do you have any nicknames for her, like Fish Girl or something like that?
Yeah, like
Red Lobster?
Red
McGee.
Lobster.
Is that what it was? I think it was Red Lobster. It was like it was like a whole
The
ass
smell.
lobster smell. I have no
At
clue.
least she ate it in her bed to like keep the smell a little contained. I almost think that's even though it's
she would
crazy.
So
Yes.
gross.
like leave that, like she wouldn't throw it out. Like I remember
That's the problem.
I had to go in there one time and like talk to her about like something.
We'd give her
sport-related, and I'm like in the room and like my eyes were watering and like I was really trying to be kind and I was like, can you please light a candle? candle. Like,
Yeah.
I can't breathe in here because it smells so bad. And like you could see there's like separate bags of just like
I think she was mentally unwell.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to be
I
like,
had a roommate like that too. That like all the dishes would go missing, and I'd find them like in her room.
You're like, oh, we have no forks left.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Do you guys? Oh wait, you guys don't live together yet, right?
No, but we have bad roommate
Yeah.
stories.
Spill
both
it.
have bad roommate stories. I feel like your story about
My story's really like I feel bad because it's like a similar situation where things didn't end well, and like I don't think she was well.
Yeah.
But me and this girl who moved together because we were friends, but we were having like, you know, she like lived in the living room.
Oh.
Like lived in the living
I'm not a
room.
big fan of the living room livers.
No, I'm not either. Like it was my couch and I had bought it for that apartment.
Mm.
And granted it wasn't like the nicest couch. But she like sat on it so often like it had a divot.
Stop. You're like,
She left her imprint.
yeah.
It was like both of her cheeks.
you divoted on your couch.
And she would sleep there, and
Both
it
her
would be like
cheeks.
multiple days of her not leaving because she like didn't really like leave the apartment. And it just kind of sucks because then, but I had like the bigger room, so like it wasn't like the worst thing ever. But like, she would get up later, which was totally fine. But it was just like now I like don't even have like mornings alone. Like I can't sit on the
Yeah.
couch to like journal or read or like check my phone or anything like that. So we were like having like a little bit of issues like that, like a little bit like snippy back and forth. And then one day I came home, and she was sitting on the couch, on my couch that I bought.
yeah.
And she was sitting next to her vibrator. That was
What?
Mm-hmm.
No.
On the couch.
No towel.
What was the fabric on the couch?
Like velour.
Oh,
You
no.
know how every girl had like a colored like.
Yeah.
So I went to
What's velour? Like
velvet.
like Kelly's
Fuzzy stuff.
Yeah. So I like said, "Is that your vibrator?" LOL. And she was like, haha, yeah. And so I went to the bathroom. I like collected my thoughts. I was like, no, this is weird.
Yeah.
Like, am I being weird or is this being weird? No, this is weird. So I said like, hey girl, like,
Can you not vibrate on my couch?
yeah. And then it was like, and she said, so when you said, is that your vibrator? LOL, you're being passive aggressive. And I was like, yeah, I was.
Actually, it's exactly
That's
what
what
was
she's
happening.
harping on. Like she's not the
I
fact like
know.
put
That
your
you
vibrator
jizzed
away.
on my couch.
Oh.
You jizzed on my couch.
Yeah.
And there were other issues too. Like I
Zoom activity.
said to her like, hey, did you steal like some of my food? And she said no. And then she texted me later like apologizing for stealing my food. She just like couldn't tell me like in person. So like I think she was trying her best.
Yeah.
But then what happened next? Oh, then she like you know how like when you like confront someone and they like kind of like start crying and make you feel bad.
Yeah.
So like it was like, you know, a big like scene, and then she ended up moving out because we like just like it was just not working. She ended up moving out, but then she did something. This is maybe the worst thing she ever did. She like got a sublet. Like her parents paid out her lease, so it wasn't even out of her pocket, and she got a sublet without telling me or like letting me meet the girl first. Like she just like showed up
yeah.
one day.
I think
Oh,
that has to
what?
violate some.
I was like, I think this is illegal.
Oh, like so a random girl was just like a new person was just
Yeah,
in
and
the-
she was a nice girl, but and we actually got along, but it was just kind of like, this is so crazy that
yeah,
like,
that is.
she just
Imagine
like
she told her like, all right, one thing make sure you do is get your vibrator and get your ass on the couch.
yeah.
I already left an imprint.
Yeah.
I
You'll
did.
see the
That's,
imprint.
you'll see the
Yeah.
imprint of my butt cheeks.
You still have the couch?
No, I don't sell it.
Okay, good.
No.
You stole that thing right away.
Yeah. No, I think it lasted one more year.
Hmm.
But you know, it wasn't like the most expensive couch, but still, like I've never had my butt cheek imprint in a couch.
No, or
so.
vibrated in the living room and left.
What if I walked in, girl?
Literally? I mean, that's
She never
crazy.
switched up cushions. She's just one
I
cushion.
wonder if like, and I think the couch wasn't nice enough to flip over the cushion.
Yeah, you gotta flip them every once in a while.
So okay, anyone else have a crazy roommate story?
It's not a crazy roommate story, but one of my old roommates used to like, he was big into hunting. You know, he was a manly man, and he would like shoot deer, and we had
Bring him into the house.
he would like get them cut up, and then he would
Did he not cut them up himself?
So he went to a guy who would like do the cutting and get
Naturally.
big chunks of meat, and he would leave them in our freezer, and there would just be so much deer meat. in our
What?
freezer. And like, I think it's fine. Like, he was actually a really great roommate, but like, he just had so much deer meat.
Yeah, like it's such a niche.
Yeah,
Like
I'm like,
and you're
here
like-
I am trying to like fit my Trader Joe's frozen pizza diagonally into the freezer.
It's sandwiched by the
And
deer
I
meat.
had to move a deer head out of the way or whatever.
Ooh,
Like, it
did
was-
he ever eat any of
So
it?
he ate some of it, but like he definitely a lot of that went to waste. And also it
Joe
started to
Rogan.
it was like Joe Rogan. It started to smell a little bit
Yeah.
too.
Also, too, I'm like,
Ew.
I mean, one thing you're into hunting, you got to bring all the meat back.
Yeah, he brought it all.
What would he hunt? Like where?
Upstate.
And then just be like, all right, bringing it all back. By the way, the New York City freezers are this big.
Yeah, they were. It was a really tight compartment, but yeah, he
RFK with the
Slides.
dead bear.
with the bear. Yeah. Do you guys know that story about the bear?
I'm like fake laughing, but I don't know.
Okay, so
You guys know RFK Jr.?
Yeah.
Yes.
He like some story came out that he was like driving upstate New York and like someone else hit a bear with their car.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, I'll take the dead bear because I could use it for stuff, you know."
Crazy.
Naturally.
He's like,
Yeah.
"I could eat it, I could wear it."
Like,
So
actually, this is so convenient.
Eat it. Do people eat bear meat?
yeah, I guess they do. So
Eat
he
anything.
So he like took the dead bear and he threw it in the trunk of his car and he drove down to New York City because he had a dinner at Peter Luger's Steakhouse.
I recently saw Peter Luger's Steakhouse.
Yeah. So he went there and he like got a little bit too drunk at Peter Luger's, and he had a flight the next morning. So he forgot. He's like, "Damn, I got a dead bear carcass in my trunk."
Probably.
He's like, "I'm not gonna have
Crazy.
time to go skin it."
It's giving your guys' roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
He wanted to eat it in his bed.
So what he did was he's like, I'm in New York City. I got a dead bear in my trunk. Let me stage a little scene.
Mm-hmm.
So he drove to Central Park, and he was like, what if I put the bear in like the bike lane in Central Park, and maybe if I do that, people will think that a biker
Hit a bear.
ran over
bear?
a bear.
In New York?
People fall for this? Clearly not.
Well, then
How
like
big was the bear?
it was like I think it was like a cub. It was a baby bear, which is even sadder. But then
the Cubs like, I didn't
Yeah,
expect this.
yeah, I didn't expect this. So he leaves it out in the bike lane in Central Park, and then it's a news story. Like the next day in the news, they're like, a dead baby bear was found in Central Park, and it was like an unsolved mystery for years. And then apparently someone found out that it was him. So to get ahead of it,
How did he find out it was him?
I don't know. Somebody found. Yeah, I think he probably told the story to too many people. So somebody was going to do an expose on him dumping a dead bear in the bike lane. So then he decided to come out with it on his own. So he filmed a video of him talking to like I think Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
And he was like, "So I gotta tell a story real quick." And then
Oh.
so even while he's telling the story, Roseanne was like,
Yeah.
"You did what with a bear?" Like,
Roseanne was kind of like,
she was kind of like,
okay.
"Okay."
Don't get how he got to like, let's leave it at Central Park.
Because I guess he thought it was like,
The
well,
whole
that's
thing, really.
nature,
Yeah.
right? Like I guess that's similar.
That's great. I wouldn't have
Let it
picked up
touch
a baby
grass.
bear in the first place. I would just let it, a
Yeah.
dead baby. Oh, let me
What
pick this up.
ideas for that baby bear?
I mean, you know, if he probably could make stuff out of it.
Yeah.
He's like, I can make slippers, you
Yeah.
know, or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like movies.
Resourceful.
It was really just
Oh, yeah.
poor planning, honestly, is really what it is.
Yeah. Be better. He's got to be better.
Really funny random story.
Yeah.
Speaking of unsolved mysteries, are you guys following Karen Reed?
No, what is? Oh, the
Girl in Massachusetts.
is that the one that got hit by the car or
Yeah.
Her
like?
boyfriend got hit by a
Yes.
car.
What's some recent update with this?
So, guys, this trial, and I know it's always like these trials are crazy. How is this happening? This one, actually, so nuts. Okay. And if you're in the chat and you're like, she's saying something wrong, correct me. Also, call in if you have a crazy roommate story.
Yeah, do we have any callers?
Or, you know, I actually don't think so. Or if you guys have in your small town a killing or
Murder.
like like small town
Yeah.
drama, like this Karen Reed thing. Like, what is the craziest thing
There
that's
should be a
happened?
Barstool. Do we have a murder like mystery?
We do.
pod?
Yeah, we do.
The case, Kirk Minahan.
He's like solved a case before.
Oh yeah, I love that
He's got
pod.
two.
He solved the case?
He's solved
Yeah,
a case
two of
before.
them.
Really? And did anything happen? Were people put away?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah, I think so.
Really?
I'm not as up to date on it,
Okay.
but it like went back to. I think
I
they
actually
proved
remember
some
that.
shit and they went back to trial.
I
with it.
haven't heard his take on Karen Reed. I'm sure he has one. And that would be interesting to hear because obviously he's well versed in this.
Yeah.
But okay, Karen Reed, it was a mistrial, right? We're retrying. I will be quite honest. She is like not the most charismatic woman. Like that doesn't mean she's guilty, but like a lot of people are like she's not likable. She's like while they were talking about her boyfriend's murder, like she's like kind of like chat in the first case, chatting with her family, giggling.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't come across as likable.
Yeah.
But you have to remember, I believe she's being framed for murder. Listen how crazy this is, guys, okay? So, she's driving to her boyfriend. First of all, everyone
Driving.
in this case is blackout.
Yeah.
drunk.
Are the cops even drunk?
Yeah,
Everyone's drunk.
everyone's drunk.
Why?
Massachusetts.
Because they love to, they get after it.
Yeah.
You know?
And the
And they're
cops are
not young either. I mean, they're not old, but they're like in their 40s.
Yeah.
Everyone's drunk. So like, and like they like talk about how many drinks that she's had throughout the night, and it's like she's on her 6th or 7th drink.
and she gets in a car and drives.
Yeah, she gets. And honestly, the thing about it,
Probably
is
nothing for her,
she's
honestly.
probably been drunk driving her whole life.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
probably very skilled in it.
Yeah,
know?
she's probably. And also, by the way, everyone else is drunk driving. It's not like she's putting anyone's life at risk.
Yeah.
Because they're all.
So the cops in the cop car are drunk driving too.
Yeah, and also like people are so used to drunk driving in this town that like the lines are actually like
they're
this.
curved.
No way. Oh.
Wait, did you guys in health class? Did you? I know not Caroline because she's homeschooled, but did you guys have like the drunk glasses?
Yes. Then the drunk goggles, you'd put them on.
You'd walk, dude. That was like the most inaccurate.
I was.
it was like no, like that's not that's not even blackout drunk. That's like you're on like mushrooms or something.
and you're
Yeah.
blackout.
Imagine your teacher's like, this isn't like drunk driving at all, please. Please.
This is nothing.
This is nothing. So, anyways, they leave the bar. She drops him off at their friend's house. The people who live there are cops, and there's like a basement party happening there. A lot of people are cops, right?
Okay.
She drives away. She's drunk driving. And he said he was going to go in and then text her if it was like, if she should come in, like if like the party was happening or if it's like cool. And he doesn't come in, so she's calling him. She's like, "What the hell? Like, why aren't you coming? I'm fucking leaving you."
Also, by the way, crazy thing to do as like a 40-year-old person. That's such like a
No,
like
I
a
know.
high school thing. Like
Also, like
I'll
the
see
house party.
I'll see if
Yeah.
they're cool with you.
Sounds
He's
so
not
weird.
the house party.
House party, and I'll text you if you can come in.
Yeah.
You do that when you're in middle school?
It sounds like a fraternity thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she drives home. While she's parking her car, she like rams into the back of his car because she's like wasted.
Yeah. Classic.
He never comes home. She calls. They go back the next day. She goes with some of his friends. She finds him. She's like, oh my God. And she starts, I guess, saying like, I think I hit him. Because she's just like, I think someone said to her, I don't know. Anyways, she's hysterical.
Finds him dead?
Yeah.
He's laying in the front
snow.
yard covered in snow.
Oh.
It snowed the night.
At the party. Like this
Yeah,
is where the
at the
party
house.
He's on the front lawn of the party.
Okay. Wow.
Now, so everyone's trying to prove that she hit him with her car, left him for dead. Now, the problem is his Apple Watch said that he went down 3 flights of stairs, which would be to the basement. So that's number one.
Okay.
Also, the
So they
time,
chucked him.
the time of like when he died and when she drove away, like they had like a specialist to prove it. But since it happened at midnight, he accidentally had the wrong day. Because you know how at midnight it becomes the next
Yeah,
day?
yeah.
So he was actually doing the night before. So he was like, this proves that she had left him. Like he was like the defense star witness. And then like 2 days ago, they realized that he was literally doing the wrong day.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on.
He
Hold
messed
on.
that up so bad.
Wait, the defense messed this up?
So basically they had this witness. He was like an expert witness that like proved. Oh, do we have a caller? Oh, no, Nick's talking to him. We do have a caller. Wait, how do I answer?
Press Air 1.
Okay. Ricky, you're on Fishbowl.
Okay.
What's up?
And you're from Massachusetts. How much do you know about the current
Oh.
retrial?
That's like one of the reasons why I called in.
Tell me everything.
Well, like, obviously she's innocent.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we know the only people protecting the cops are other cops.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Is the people's house, by the way, that he dropped him off, they're all cops.
Yeah.
And they're all like protecting each other.
Every single, well, either ATF or cops, or their brother's a cop, or their sister's husband's a cop.
Ricky, are you a cop?
But they have, yeah, Ricky, are you a
I'm
cop?
not a cop.
Ricky's a good name for a cop.
Ricky's a wonderful cop name. But the other, but
I'm
the,
Italian too, but
oh,
no, we don't get fired in
okay.
my family.
Oh, cool.
Firemen are good
oh,
people.
firemen are great
Yeah.
people.
Great people.
Great people. And
Pulling this stuff.
I feel the other thing too, guys, is the day before they were supposed to turn over their cell phones, they all got rid of their cell phones.
Yeah.
Which means they had to have had an inside
Well, and
source.
The night of, they put them in those Faraday bags that, like, none of the things can get to it.
Wait,
It's like
that's
it hides it
crazy.
from all the towers.
Oh.
What was that? Can you repeat that? I'm sorry. They put him in a what?
They went back to the Canton police station and got those bags that hide your phone from the towers.
Oh.
They put them all in it that night.
So like no cell service
Yeah.
could reach them.
I didn't
Okay,
know
so
about
they're
that.
guilty.
Oh, it gets worse. So then, and Ricky,
It gets way worse.
jump in when you want. But
Hey, Ricky's
they
our-
find on the guy who died, John's body. They find bite marks that are like a dog attacked him. Now
They got rid of the dog.
They got rid of the
and
dog.
Changed the carpet in the basement. They're
What?
guilty
they
of-
remodeled the whole house. They sold the house
Yeah.
under market value, and they got rid of their dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they renamed it, rehomed it, and everything.
And they're not accused at all. Like it's the trial's still going on, and
Yeah.
no one's even.
Well, I think the whole jury is kind of like. So then here's where tea gets even worse. The judge is personally involved with all these people.
Oh my
She
god.
represented one of the cops' brothers in a DUI case.
Oh,
It's so
great.
funny that it's also a DUI
Or her
case.
brother
A lot of
represented
drunk
her.
driving in this neighborhood.
So Ricky, do you drunk drive?
Oh,
Do I drink drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, every day.
Okay. I love that. That's your culture, buddy.
I kind of want to know, what do the people? Do people like most people in Massachusetts? Are they all pro Karen Reed? Like, what's the consensus?
I mean, like as long as your family's not cops, yeah, everybody I talk
Oh,
to are
okay.
completely
So it's like
pro
Is
Karen
it, is it creating a lot of rifts between maybe families or even family members or friends?
No, I really
Okay.
don't think so. Because if anybody who's been watching it and following it, they know that like it's just a big cover up. A bunch of cops beat up another cop,
Yeah.
and now they're trying to blame. They thought she was going to take a plea deal, you know?
Oh.
Is
So
there
they beat
any
him to
reason why?
death?
Like, is there any incentive yet that they've just?
So Karen.
You guys know why they beat him up?
No,
is
we
it because
don't.
Karen and Brian, right?
No, John O'Keefe uncovered a like drug ring that involved the son, Colin Albert, and he brought it to Canton PD.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Is this being
Is
brought
this
up in
a
the
separate
trial at all?
thing?
So he literally
Is
said
this
like snitches get
Yeah,
stitches and like
they
killed him.
had him on the stand. They had Colin Albert on the stand. Look into it.
Okay.
So what do you think happens next? Like the Canton police like have a big investigation?
I'm pretty sure that the FBI is already looking into indicting most of the guys involved in the case.
Good.
What's indicting?
Indicting means, I believe, taken to trial or like, right? Accused of a crime.
Hell
right?
yeah.
Respectfully, I feel like these cops, like if they were a whole group of cops, I feel like they should have slide this out a little bit better. Like I feel like they could have been
Yeah.
more sly about their
Ed-
approach.
I feel like they were all
And
hammered. Like,
don't leave the guy in the front.
Don't leave it out in the
yard.
front yard.
Also, don't beat him to death. Like,
Yeah.
get a better plan.
Cancel him.
Like
No,
doing it at a house
yeah.
party. I wonder if
Literally.
they planned this beforehand and if they're like, all right, let's
Did you
get
guys,
Karen drunk.
Hear about who the first person to find him was?
No.
No, we don't.
It was a plow truck driver. He thought he hit him.
Oh.
So they just wanted
They
someone to
didn't
think they
find
hit
his
him.
body until like 4 or 5 a.m., but they said this all happened at 1.
Interesting.
And Jennifer McCabe, she Googled house long to die in the cold.
I hate that bitch.
Yeah.
who's Jennifer?
She's the sister of the guy who
Sucks.
lives at the house who
Oh.
killed him.
I'm gonna
Damn,
deep dive
guys.
this later even more.
No,
This
it
is gonna be a
is.
Netflix doc.
Yeah, it's gonna. Oh,
No, it's already an HBO one. It's just so.
She's going to be a bazillionaire after this. Are you kidding me?
Let's
Hell
hope so.
yeah.
She's gonna be.
And then she could do all the drunk driving she wants.
Literally, she's gonna be drunk driving that space rocket with Katy Perry and Jeff Bezos.
100%.
She's gonna be
The
drunk
cops are gonna be
driving
on her ass now.
Yeah,
she's
that's right. That's right.
yachts, drunk driving yachts.
Yeah, the cops. But like, is she gonna move out of that town because every
You have
cop?
to.
Or-
You have
Go get a
to.
mansion.
She's gonna go to Europe. Or whatever.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be living in like the Hollywood Hills. She's gonna
Yeah.
be famous.
That's amazing. Well,
Who
Ricky,
knows? She'll be way under the radar. Thank you for having me, guys. I'm a huge
thanks,
fan of
Ricky.
you.
Thanks
We
for
love you,
filling out
Ricky.
the apps. You're the best.
Ricky said he had a crazy roommate
Oh.
story.
Oh, you have a crazy
I
roommate?
do also have a crazy roommate story.
Give it to us.
All right. So I took a year off of college, and I found a roommate off Facebook Marketplace.
ooh,
Great place. Great place.
And it turns out that he kind of knew a lot of the same people that I knew.
Okay.
And his ex-girlfriend was dating one of my friends.
Oh,
So
okay.
I had to,
Oh.
like, not let that friend be around because he was very, like, jealous and paranoid of my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And when he found out that one of my friends went out to eat with the kid who's dating his ex, he told me that I wasn't allowed to have any friends over anymore to my own apartment.
what?
Mom. Yeah. What?
And then I was like, dude, you're not my dad. Like, you can't
Yeah.
tell me what to do.
Yeah. Was this?
So, like, a week later, I had my friends over watching basketball, and he pretty much, like, told me he was going to kill me.
Oh.
Holy.
Kill you?
Do you think he could
Good
kill
thing
you?
he's not
Like, do
friends
you
with all the
think like
cops.
he's capable of that, or was it kind of like, okay, buddy, I could take you?
Yeah. Could you?
I mean,
do you
there
think
were
you could
two
fight
of
him?
us,
Do
so
you
I
think
don't
you could
in
kill
that
him?
Moment, but, like I definitely think that he has like the capability of doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he was a threat.
He was
He
a
just
threat.
like walk up to your face and he's like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
kill
like,
you.
I would go in my room and take a nap, and he would bang on my door and tell me he was gonna chop my fingers off.
What?
God.
It's just like, first of all, I wonder why she broke up with him. Second of all, this just feels so minor. Like, you didn't even do anything that crazy. Like, if he's going to kill you over having friends over,
Yeah.
just wait until you steal some of
Invite
his
the girl
food,
over,
or
yeah.
you don't buy toilet paper, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, like what if
like
you
a
don't do
ma-
the dishes?
Like
Yeah.
a roommate issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he made the dishes the biggest deal. He never did them.
Oh, we
Oh,
hate
yeah,
that.
we
That's
do.
He's the
nasty.
worst.
So where's he now?
Yeah, it was. A
Did you
very
invite
bad
friends
roommate.
over again?
Oh, all the time. And then I.
He's like,
I
I'm
moved
gonna
out
kill
2 weeks later.
Oh, good. You got out of that situation.
Way to
So
get
do you
out
know
of
whatever happened to that guy?
That's what propelled me to go back to college. So now I'm getting my
Damn.
degree in finance.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
Congratulations,
yeah.
Ricky.
Dude.
that. That's all. When do you graduate?
But yeah, no, I'm glad you had me on. Like I said, I'm a huge fan.
Well, Ricky.
Ricky, when
thank
do you graduate?
I graduate in the fall.
Hey, call back in when you graduate. We want to congratulate you.
Thanks for calling in, Ricky. Our first ever Fishbowl caller.
Ricky,
Oh,
Ricky, Ricky,
yeah.
Ricky.
Woo, bye, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky. Oh, my bad, Ricky.
It's so awesome.
Ricky, what the hell?
Wait, I really liked Ricky.
He was smiling the whole time.
I felt like Ricky was
it.
sitting right next
You
to
know,
me.
he might be the next chair. I feel bad that he got a college degree because he doesn't need it to be on Fishbowl.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, Ricky.
Is there any more to that crazy story? Because that's crazy.
Here's the deal: it must be electric to be in Canton right now. Like, I heard Pat and Joey did a show there, and they said that like people like tailgate the trial.
I would.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You
it
get an
sounds
update like every day of what's happening.
So it's like live. So you can watch it. So there's like a lot of other stuff. I'm trying to think of the craziest things. I mean, the phones, the house, like those are the big things.
Dog.
Like there's like
What
some
about the
stuff.
photo? What about the photo?
This sounds fake.
Oh, so they took, because it's all police officers, they took her car, and people believe that they planted like her taillight in the crime scene because they didn't find it originally and then they found it later.
Oh.
But they took her car and they like have all the security footage of her car, and so then the defense was like, hey, you need to pass that over to us. Like, we want to see all the security footage. We want to see that you didn't mess with her car. And so they did send it to them, but they flipped it. They inverted it. So you thought you were looking at the right side of her car, but you were looking at the other side. So there's just like a law. It's like
Tampering.
so bad.
They sound guilty as hell.
Yeah, it's just really bad. But it's just like crazy.
Yeah, it sounds fake.
It's almost like, okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's just
Cut to the chase.
Yeah.
get to the chase here.
And then it's like, and another, and another.
Yeah, it's funny, like true crime being entertainment.
Yeah,
I know.
In the Diddy case too.
Yeah, it's like kind of it's a really fine line, because I also think like it's okay to be interested in crimes.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes it like helps people's legacy go on. Like, you want to find the justice for this person. Like, we need justice, especially when it's like, you know, a terrible crime of like a child or something. It's like, we want justice. But it is like funny when like there's like girly pop podcasts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's a problem that there's true crime podcasts. Obviously, Kirk solved a crime. That's an amazing thing. That's great. But it is funny when it's like girly pops being like,
Like, did you see
Yeah.
Leslie?
They like joke about
when
it.
they're like,
Yeah.
stay hot, don't get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, girly pop, grab your wine, true crime time.
Yeah,
It's like,
literally.
this
Or
is kind of wrong.
Or when they're like, and he stalked her for 5 hours. I wish
My boyfriend, if he
Yeah.
wanted to, he would. If he
Yeah.
wanted to, he
If
would.
he wanted to, he would.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. It just feels a little off.
Yeah.
When they do like brand deals with like discount codes and the like.
Discount code is like,
It's like if you want to use the audiobook about
buried
death.
alive. Use
Yeah.
discount code buried alive. Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy. I'm not against true crime thing, especially like if people are like putting out all the evidence and you have like the especially if you have like the family's permission.
Yeah, a lot of them
Totally.
don't though.
A lot of them don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them don't.
They're just kind of talking about their daughter's brutal murder.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're
And
like,
they're-
that happened last week.
And they're like monetizing it and they're getting like views and money and
Or if like they
Yeah.
give you like their take, they're like, so my take, I know that the evidence doesn't suggest, but
here's
my
what
take
I
is
think.
yeah.
the boyfriend did it.
Okay,
like-
Catherine.
Yeah, like,
What? So random to me. But it's cool.
okay, Wednesday night murder. I don't know.
But if you're passionate about it,
Yeah.
I mean, I like when it's all in one series. Like if there's like, sometimes it's like in code to part 2, and then I'm like, okay, really?
Yeah.
Part 2.
But
I love when those people do like the breakdowns though, like on TikTok about
Yeah.
like all like the legal stuff with it all. Like I got really into it with Blake Lively and like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I haven't followed that one. I don't know what's going on with those.
I know. The last I heard was that Taylor Swift is like unfriended.
Yeah.
I think that trial's coming in next year.
Well, it's actually going to go to trial.
Yeah, next year, unless
Damn.
one of them calls it off.
They probably should, honestly. Just give money. Just pay it away.
Yeah.
I think they're
Go
both
away.
playing chicken.
Okay. Speaking of like news, I mean, have you guys been kind of following like Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber?
Oh yeah, that whole drama is crazy. Well, what do you think about that post?
He changed the post.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He deleted his caption.
So now it's just nothing.
Now it's like different emojis.
It's like a bunch of emojis. yeah. Safe move.
Weird.
Probably for the
Yeah.
best.
When people, I saw a TikTok of this girl that came out and was like, by the way, or I think that Hailey Bieber is Justin Bieber's handler, and here's why. And like, I guess
In some ways, your wife is your handler.
I think she is, but not in like an evil way.
No, I actually think that like she, and call me crazy, Hailey Bieber stan over here. I actually think that like she's probably keeping
I think she's keeping
him
it
together.
going. She's keeping the
Yeah.
business
She's keeping him
Yeah.
going.
trying to be like,
She's probably paying his bills.
Yeah, he owes a lot of
Hey,
money.
he
You know
was
about that?
She, oh really? No.
Yeah, he owes like $34 million to his ex-manager and to like some like touring company because he didn't complete his tour in 2022.
Oh
See,
my.
yeah.
Now Haley's like, all right, road
like, now-
glazing milk.
Yeah, now I got.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna get another peptide.
Yeah. Literally, another lip liner.
We actually went on our website today. We were just like talking about her and like some of the.
They're so sexual.
Oh my god.
Pictures.
The glazing milk.
Oh my god.
No, the
Oh, like,
No,
or like dumping.
Yeah.
out.
Oh, she has like the milk.
it's
all
like
over her
coming
face.
down her
Yeah.
face.
Now it's gonna be at Sephora too, which is like crazy.
I actually really like that milk.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Is it a
I actually
moisturizer?
use it too.
I'm very into skincare.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris
what is
is.
the what is milk? I'm lactose intolerant also, so I don't know if this.
I don't
is
think
okay.
that'll affect.
Okay.
I think you can. I think topically it'll be.
But
Good.
what does the milk do?
It's just like it's a moisturizer.
Okay.
Like so I have like very sometimes like dry skin with my acne, and like I
Okay.
put it on one night, and I swear like the next day there was like a drastic.
Smooth.
I see it as like a milky toner. Like
Yeah.
I do it, so
Okay.
like I wash my face and I do
Like-
have these like pore pads I use, and then I'll do that and like my other serums, and
It's
then
like-
Okay.
lock it in.
It's
with
like a watery like moisturizer kind of too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I'm an
what it does.
oily boy. I don't know if this is
Yeah.
gonna be good for me.
Yeah, it might be making.
Might be a little too much. It might be a little too much there.
Yeah, I'll stay away from the milk.
Yeah.
You know what?
No milk.
I am dying though. Is if Justin Bieber's ever back in concert, I'm there.
Yeah, me
And you know what I'm gonna be
Me
using?
too.
Please.
I'm gonna be using Gametime.
Yep.
Yep.
They don't make it easy to buy concert tickets. They don't make it easy to buy concert tickets these days. You got to sign up for the pre-sale, get in the queue, and by the time you get through, all the best seats are gone. Going to a concert should be about the show itself, not waiting in a virtual line. Lucky for me, I use Gametime, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Gametime makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. So I was looking on Gametime for tickets to, call me crazy, but I'm actually dying to go to the Katy Perry concert.
Me too.
So I was looking, and lucky for us, you just go to the app, right? You hit Gametime Picks, okay? So now I'm looking at the Katy Perry Lifetime Tour. Floor seats, okay, Kelly? Floor seats,
How much?
$214.
Are you serious for Katy Perry?
For Katy Perry. So what are you waiting for? I'm going to buy these Katy Perry tickets now. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code FISHBOWL. It's a Fishbowl, all caps, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code FISHBOWL, Fishbowl, for $20 off. Download the Gametime app today. What time is it?
Game time.
Chris is like,
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. I know it.
Sounds like a teenage dream. I love Katy.
Nice.
basically that story is basically like Justin was checking out, and apparently the girl was like, how are you? And he was like, no one ever asked me that.
Aw.
It sounds like so dramatic.
Where was
And
he
then
checking
apparently,
out?
like Zara or something random that was like
He's getting another
totally made
beanie?
up.
He's
Yeah, I
getting another
guess.
beanie?
And then she ran down the stairs and like was like, come on, and like checked out for him, and then like took Justin away. And the girl was like, all I'm saying is he seemed unhappy.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's well.
Yeah.
And, like all these people on TikTok are like dunking on him, be like, he's such a horrible, and like
No.
he's not. Doing
give him a
good
break.
time. He also just doesn't look very good.
Yeah. Also, I feel like he literally like we've seen everything he's gone through like
Yeah.
in front of our eyes.
This is my point. It's like I feel like this person had a really traumatic childhood, and maybe we could like cut him some slack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we just let him like do his thing.
People dunk on Hailey too all the time.
Yeah.
They do.
Who is that? I've never seen her before.
My favorite part of Fishbowl is when someone walks by.
The listeners
and
at
we
home, there was
fully-
a young, attractive man that
We
just walked
fully
by.
addressed
In a
them.
vineyard vine zip up.
He looked at all of us as we all stopped talking and
we were
just
like-
followed him walk down the hallway.
Usually we know who like.
I think
walks
some interns
by.
are back.
Oh really?
I believe so.
No, because school's not up yet.
I think some of them are out.
Some are
early.
maybe.
Some are done. No, it's school.
Some schools.
College is probably.
Yeah.
booked.
Looks
I
like
saw
he's sitting-
graduation.
Gettysburg's
Yeah.
done.
What
I
is-
saw
Looks like he's sitting in
NYU.
an intern spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
He's sitting in an intern spot, so I
Okay.
think, yeah.
Wow, we should have intern interviews on Fishbowl.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget what. Oh yeah, people were coming at Hailey too because she kind of did track down Justin, and like I know that you
Yeah.
respect it because like that's the grind. It's like she had a crush.
Okay, did you see her What's in My Bag?
Called a vision board.
Yeah, it's called a
literally,
vision board.
She
And
manifested.
it was just a picture of Justin
him.
Bieber.
Don't we
That was
want
it.
to know how she did it? Like, aren't we
Yeah.
kind of like, girl, you did it?
Like there's full breakdowns, and it's like, and then she's in the back, and then she followed him here.
and you know what?
if she wanted to, she would.
That's called she saw a vision and she went after it. Like,
She's married.
what's the difference between that and like wanting to be an actor and becoming an actor? Like, I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like,
It's a hustle.
it's a hustle,
Yeah.
and you know, every day she works on her grind. And I just also like, I hate how people are like so mean to her too. And also, it seems like Selena Gomez like found. Like Benny Blanco seems like actually the sweetest sweetie pie of all time. So it seems like everything turned out good.
Yeah, honestly.
Also, I feel like they seem very different, like who Selena's going after now, Benny Blanco versus Justin Bieber. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it just wasn't meant to be. But
What did you see What's in my bag? Did you see that?
No.
So Hailey Bieber did a What's in My Bag, but
It's like a tracker.
yeah, she did. She did. She was being really funny. She like
Really?
pulled out this little like vial and she goes, "My dad took me to see a witch, and the witch said if I use this little potion every day, a Canadian pop star would fall in love with me."
Oh,
Like, she
okay.
was
She's
being
like poking
funny.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Rather that. I was gonna say one more thing about.
Wonder how their baby is.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I forget that they have a baby all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Jack Bieber.
Jack,
be a
little
hottie.
Jack. But
He is, by the way, he's not been in a post in a while.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
know.
don't even know what his face looks
Yeah.
like.
no,
now
I just
it
know.
does.
I just saw that one little picture of his foot.
He has a foot.
Yeah,
Jack
Yeah.
Blue Bieber. What
nice
a
red
cool
foot.
name.
Yeah.
What do you think about all these celebrities with like infants? I always think like, are they really like, are they spending enough time with them? I kind of worry a little
Well,
bit.
part of me is like celebrities are so busy because they're always like running around doing press. They have a million businesses, but at the same time, celebrities aren't very busy because like they don't have to cook, they don't have to clean.
Yeah.
They can also hire as many nannies as they want.
Yeah, they don't have to do anything. Like I'm sure that child is in amazing care, even if it's not theirs.
I do often think about Kylie Jenner's kids, and I'm like,
I know, because it's like.
well, she's like at the Knicks game, and
I
I'm
know
like,
your Knicks game, and then if you follow the timeline of like Instagram posts, you're like, I don't know where
she's
the
in-
child comes
Yeah.
to play.
And the
here.
child's in like, but then sometimes her children are in the post with the "Get ready with me," and they seem like they're like, "Mom," like, you know what I mean? Like it seems
Yeah.
like they have that
I
connection.
think they got it all figured out.
And then it's funny to hear, like, especially the Kardashians, and like they talk about each other, like being moms, and they're like, Kim is just like the most dedicated mom, like, and Kylie was like meant to be a mom. So I'm like, maybe, but like, what's their
Yeah.
standard for that?
Exactly. With celebrities.
Yeah, it's actually really crazy that Kylie had kids so young.
Yeah, she had them at my age right now. Wasn't she 22?
I feel like she has like two, and she's like
She-
younger
Travis
than me.
Scott,
No, yeah, she had them.
sick.
Yeah,
It's so crazy, but I guess like her at that age is much
So
different
different.
than us not at that age. Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably
everyone around
mature in
her
a
was
different
probably
way.
yeah.
She was 20 when she had
20.
Stormy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before she could
Stormy,
drink.
I'm 33 weeks today.
Stormy.
And Beth thought that was
Rise and shine.
rise and shine. That's crazy. Your dad's just Travis Scott, and he's like, "For this life I cannot change." He's like, ah.
Stormy's like, I love Fiend. Yeah.
like
Do you have a favorite Kardashian?
I literally
Kylie,
like
probably.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Kylie or Kendall.
Yeah, I like Kylie too.
I like Kylie.
I like them
Kylie's
all.
personality better than Kendall.
Always great. I remember when Kylie was having her like 16th birthday party, and like you would have thought it was her 21st. Like,
Yeah.
King Kylie.
Yeah.
What a moment.
what a moment. Remember the music video she was in for 3 Strikes by like Tara Jr.? It's like, down for one night, like I got 3 strikes. That's like is an era in my head of her, and she's like probably fucking 17 in it.
WAP.
Yeah,
She walked down the hallway in WAP.
that's crazy.
She didn't have a verse. There was no reason
She
for her to
literally
be
I didn't
there.
realize she was in that music video.
Yeah, she just walks down the hallway.
Did she like do any twerking?
Yep.
Whatever? No.
So much of
They
it.
were just like, you know who the baddest bitch is? Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Just had her walk down the hallway.
You know who has the best WAP? Kylie Jenner. Put her in this. Did you
Wow.
see the video of them?
That
Like,
era in general.
I love though all the videos of Kylie and Kendall together when they're like
Young.
being like, no,
When they're
like,
like the
even
Miley and
now, like
Mandy
they've been
show.
like posting.
They're so cute. They're
lately.
so girlhood and sisters.
Yeah, but like they were talking about like what their sounds would be, and Kylie's like, "Have you seen this video?" Kylie's like, "My sound, I think, is like," ah. And then they're like, "Yeah," like laughing, and then she's like, "And Kendall, I feel like your sound's like," grr. And then Kendall's like, "I don't like that sound, Kylie. Like, I don't want that to be my sound." And like they're just like bickering about it, and like Kendall wants her sound to be like, "Huh." It's just like really funny, like their dynamic between them, and Kylie's.
So let me get this right. Let me get this right. Kylie's sound is.
Yeah, it's like,
And Kendall's
is
sound is.
grr.
But Kendall doesn't like that sound.
Yeah.
So Kendall wants her sound to be more like.
yeah.
And Kylie's like, that's just not you, Kendall.
What's everyone's sound here?
I feel like mine's like shabu bop bop bop.
Wait, are we doing like?
Boobies is.
Yeah, mine's.
Yeah.
Wait,
Your sound.
I have no idea what my sound.
Why don't you give me my sound? I'll give you your sound.
Your sound would be like la 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 la. Like that.
Oh, he's like la la.
An ad. La 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 la. That's an ad.
Oh, that's an ad.
Okay, it's like, isn't that for Daisy Sour?
Oh, I think that's like Shawn Mendes as Lyle the Crocodile. Remember when Shawn Mendes was Lyle the Crocodile for no
Yeah,
reason?
that was crazy.
He was like,
Yours
"La,
is.
la, la, la."
Yours is. Meme.
Mine's
Ooh, she's like
no, I don't
Yeah,
like
like in a
that.
good way, like strong, clear. Meme.
I don't know if I like that one.
me.
No.
That's okay.
I feel like Caroline, you're.
Mine's like
Now you guys are Kendall and Kylie.
mine's like bound.
Oh,
Okay, sure.
he's like, I have a drum set. You don't see it.
Yeah. Yours is like Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, it's a guitar. solo.
yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
can we talk about Alex Earle on Dates with the Stars?
I'm so excited.
Oh, she's gonna be on Dancing with the Stars.
He was like really revealed as a second celebrity. It's Robert Irwin, who I love. Crikey. Oh, I just found myself a guy.
Iconic.
And then Alex, she was like, yeah, I was a little bit nervous because I have to spend 3 months in LA, but like I've loved dancing and I think this is such a cool opportunity. I'm like,
Such
She
a
dance?
Kind of feels like a step
TikTok.
down.
really?
I just feel like Dance to the Stars. They always get like ex.
Like
famous
Charlie
people.
They
did
haven't,
it.
but then they
Charlie-
started.
XCX.
No,
Charli D'Amelio.
Oh, D'Amelio. See, that's
D'Amelio?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think like they started pivoting because not so many people were watching the show, and then they
Yeah.
started putting like influencers like
Like-
Charli D'Amelio on it and
Yeah.
stuff, and it brought in this whole
Younger
other
People will
audience.
definitely watch it more.
But like the Bachelor stars on it, but I feel like some of the Bachelor stars they put on, like Alex Earle, definitely is more famous than that.
We should start putting famous people on The Bachelor.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
way
we should
That.
Yes.
Exciting.
Wait, they were like trying to nominate Hailey Batchelder's brother. Not trying to nominate, but they were like, he should be the next Bachelor. Because have you seen?
he hot?
Have you seen his? He literally just like posts him going to work out every day, and it's literally like to like any Gunna song, and all the comments. Of course, he has like so many followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems so like too young though.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is.
You Dancing with the Stars is interesting because like there's like Bachelor people on it who like I can't even give you their names anymore, but also Zendaya was on it.
Yeah, so
It's like
Zendaya was
When
on
was
Dancing with
Zendaya?
the Stars.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's like
she did Dancing
Really?
with the Stars. Yeah.
then it's like
How
an
long did she
old
last?
6-year-old guy.
I think she got second place.
Really?
She's a dancer.
Yeah, she was on when she was younger. What was her show?
Shake It Up.
Shake
She's like
It
a professional
Up.
dancer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Shake It
Her
Up.
and Tom
Her and
Holland
Bella Thorne.
are both dancers.
I think Alex is gonna
Bella
eat.
Thorne.
Yeah, Tom Holland's like a big dancer.
I had no idea.
Like I'm pretty sure he was like
He's
in.
a Spider-Man.
No, I'm pretty sure he was in. There's that Billy Elliot. That's like a musical about a little boy dancer.
Oh, he was
in
that?
West
Oh,
End as a kid.
That's where he
Why
got
would
his.
she be
Swift
on
and
it?
Short
Timmy.
Spider-Man.
Timmy's too big.
No, he's way too big.
Imagine.
Way too big. Someone like honestly, Dave.
Yeah, he was.
That would be.
That would be so
talked
funny.
to
He
him about
watched it.
If Dave was on Dancing with the Stars, I'd watch
He
it.
like hates the show. I think.
Yeah, he said no.
I don't watch it.
He said the exact same thing. He was like, I feel like below A-list celebs go on.
Yeah.
My point.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why it's like Zendaya.
It's like cheesy. Like the hosts cheese me out a little, and it goes by so quick.
That's why Dave would be so good on it. Like
It'd be so serious.
Dave is so funny because he's so unfiltered. Like he's incredible content. So when you put him in these situations where everyone's like, you know, being cheeseball, and then he's like,
Oh,
"This is freaking stupid."
so funny.
It's amazing.
And by the way, he would be
be like-
simultaneously learn how to ballroom dance.
No, imagine
Yeah.
they're like Tim, like you need more pizzazz in your face. Like, what would he say? Like, probably.
no, they like show him like practicing
think he
with
would
his
shit
partner.
talk
It would be his
Judges.
partner.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd be like,
You'd be like, all right, well, fuck you.
Hey, you fucking get up and
you
dance.
should do
All right, you try it,
Barstool
yeah.
dancing with this like stars.
Oh my god,
Not just,
that would
like,
be
wit.
So funny.
All of them.
Kirk.
No, it'd be so funny. They like show the behind the scenes of like Dave and his partner practicing, and he's like, he's like, this is fucking stupid. I hate this choreo. This is dumb. I don't like the song.
I could so see it.
Like the Disney episode. What song would he do?
Oh, do they have episodes? I really have
Yeah,
not
they have
watched.
themes.
There's, like, themes.
It's really fun, but like the cheesiness is like what makes, you know what I mean? Like they have to be cheesy, but like always like their costumes and stuff are
Yeah, they
so cool.
custom make their costumes. Like
Yeah.
I think Alex is gonna eat every
Oh,
costume.
she'll eat.
Also, too, she's gonna get like a while back. You couldn't like do any lifts or anything, and now like they have all lifts to like make it more entertaining. And like she's gonna be like she's tiny.
Yeah,
she's gonna be,
she
like
is.
thrown up and spun around like a pizza. Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna throw her like a pizza.
yeah. They're gonna be like woo.
Like she's a fidget spinner.
Yeah,
That's
she's
so-
tiny. I wonder who she's gonna go with though. But we were saying, you know how Brooks and Gleb, do you know who they are from
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars? And like they used to date. It was like this couple, and Gleb's very attractive, and Brooks is also very pretty. She was on she was a housewife or something like that, and like they had a lot of sexual tension and stuff. And then
Oh.
they started dating during it, and then they broke up during it, and then they got back together. So there was like side
And
drama.
there's lore of like the pros, like two of the pros are actually married in real life.
Yeah.
So like each pro is partnered up with like a partner. So I'm like, I wonder if people get jealous.
Yeah, that's
But
what they always
it's their
talk about
job.
that. Or
Yeah, I feel like they're probably just used to it.
they're
with
probably
Let's
over it.
Dance.
Yeah.
It's always like the audience that like makes it a bigger deal than the actual people on the show. But I wonder who Alex is gonna get paired with, because I feel like they're not gonna put her with like Gleb, like the hot single guy. I feel like they'll put her with one of like the.
Why wouldn't they put her with the hot single guy though?
Because what if they're like respect for Braxton?
Do you have any other celebrities that are going on that they know about?
This is the only two
Just
they know is
and the
Erwin
Erwin.
and Alex. So I wonder who else they're asking though.
Stoned Papa Smurf said best celebrity on The Bachelor would be Bill Belichick. And although Bill Belichick is spoken for, I do think it's a funny idea to get an older male celebrity and then just have like a bunch of like 21-year-olds.
Yeah. Well, it would be
Oh my God, that
would be very
what do
accurate.
they call that? Not the Golden Bachelor.
It would be
That's the other
like-
guy. The Cougar.
Just be like
The gold digging bachelor.
A gold digging bachelor. That's
All right,
actually
Nick.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's great.
So we get like Leonardo DiCaprio.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get like a bunch of like
And-
college
and
students.
he'll eliminate half of them just by asking how old they are.
Wait,
He'll be like, "Who's had their
honestly?
period
Yeah.
here? Oh, you have. You gotta go
Out.
out. If you've had your period, you're too old."
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to watch that, because I would love to see what the dynamics are between these kinds of relationships.
Yeah.
Like, what's really going on?
I'm sure like a lot of them are really happy.
Yeah.
But what I will say, like personally for me, like I can't find anything in common with my father who's around that age.
Yeah.
So it's like
No, yeah,
literally,
that's
what do you talk about?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, what are they talking about? Like, or I think about like with my grandpa.
You
like,
watch
what I would talk
Seinfeld?
about. Yeah, like I don't know. I'd be like, so did you? How'd the bathroom go today? You make it there and you get back okay? Like, that's all right.
Yeah, they probably like have to like have
Yeah.
like I guess you start watching sports.
I have a question about The Bachelor, just in general. Like, are they all required to like be attracted to the guy? Because like, what if like they
So
get
they
there?
sign up before they know who the guy is.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is that they all like act as if like he's the greatest guy because they're trying to win, right?
Yeah.
But how many of them get on there and they're just like, this is not worth it. That guy's uggo as fuck.
Yeah, like I
I
feel
don't
like
think they ever pick like an ugly person.
No, I know, but like some.
no, but some probably definitely do
And they
go on and they're like,
sabotage.
Pete the pilot, he's kind of was lame, right?
Oh, I didn't
Ah.
think Pete was ugly.
All right. Well, he's the only
I mean,
one
he
know.
was kind of lame.
Personality.
Yeah.
is kind of the word.
Some,
But he
some of them
wasn't
are
ugly.
duds,
No, and
I would tank it.
I think people do know that because always like when they leave, like, do you know who Gabby Windey is?
No.
She's like the lethargic. She's really funny. She has that
Like-
voice. We listened to her podcast one time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the one where
she
it
was
sounded
on
like,
Came out as
Traders.
lesbian.
oh, well, the one that we listened to it and sounded like the woman had schizophrenia. Okay.
She's really funny. Stop.
No, I know. No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It made me feel like I had schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's the way. No, I think she's
She
very
was going
funny.
off on a lot of tangents.
I mean, I was driving. I'm like, this is a danger to the road. Me listening to this, like, I'm gonna like crash.
Anyway, she's very funny. She's lesbian now. She's great. She went on The Bachelor, and I mean, her season was. She made it really.
who was she
far.
with again?
Oh, damn it. He was the guy who like slept with them all, and then he told them together.
I forget.
Such a crazy.
It wasn't Colton.
No, it's actually a crazy concept
No,
of the show.
such a
Chris,
crazy.
So wait, let me explain. So they have the fantasy suites.
Yeah.
He sleeps with one girl. He sleeps with the other girl, and then the third girl goes, "Listen, if you slept with anyone, I'm not interested." Like that's a line,
As
which it does seems pretty reasonable.
seems very reasonable.
She's like, "I'm just not interested if you've
Yeah,
slept with them."
you're not gonna complete the Triple Crown here, buddy.
Yeah. So she basically, instead of like pulling them aside separately, on the television while they're recording, he goes, I just want you guys to know, like, I slept with all of you guys. And so the girls start crying. First of all, they're on camera. They're both in front of each other.
And did he rank them in order of?
Oh my
How'd
God. But he was close.
Imagine he's like, and
it
you're
lasted
one.
longer
First,
with you, Chloe.
third, second. He just did that.
So then he begs them both. So then the one that he really wants, who's like, I'm not going to sleep with you, leaves.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not interested. So now he's like, okay, well, now I have none of them. Because the only reason he told them this is because he wanted the one who wouldn't sleep with him. So then he begs both girls to come back. He begs them. They're like, yeah, okay, we'll come back. So then they do hometowns. They meet like his parents. And then the third girl's like, you know what? She's like, you know, I feel like I would be interested in trying to make this work. So then he dumps both
Really?
of those girls again.
The ones
Oh
that
my
he slept with.
God.
These
Yes.
are two that he slept with.
He
So
dumps
really,
both of
he's
them.
just seeking to sleep with this girl.
Yeah.
Seems to be the real reason.
Yeah. So anyways,
Imagine he sleeps
It's
with her
like
and
he's
he's
like Thanos with,
Yeah.
with the whatever. The,
Yeah, with the Infinity Stone.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I'm going to give him any grace, I'm sure it's a lot of pressure being on reality TV. And I bet like when you're with each girl, you're probably like, oh wait, I like this one. Oh, I
Yeah.
like that one. But you would kind of think like head over peen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Head over peen.
Especially on
Yeah.
national television.
Yeah, you'd think that. So anyways, Gabby has an incredible personality. She's a star. She has a podcast. She goes on Dancing with the Stars. She goes on Traders. She's obviously blown up. She's hilarious. She's big on TikTok.
She did not stay with this man.
No, she's lesbian. She's married.
Oh yeah.
So she goes on Bone Yang's podcast, and she like they're talking about The Bachelor, and she's like, I wasn't even attracted to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the end of it,
Well, I
you're just
imagine
like,
that happens a lot.
Like she was like, I did not think he was hot. I thought he was weird. I thought he was nerd, and she just like was just kind of, and then of course he responded on TikTok, and then she responded like whatever.
Yeah.
like once you're on the show, you would. I feel like if
think
you're
you're
like, okay,
brainwashed.
yeah, and then if you're like, oh, I don't think he's attractive, then you kind of are just playing.
Imagine.
For
Isn't
yourself.
there money involved too, though?
No,
I don't think
I
so.
think there's an
Really?
engagement ring involved.
There's
Yeah.
no money.
I think you get a ring.
There's like
The
fame. Like people go on it to like
Yeah.
like Tyler Cameron went on it and like he's famous now because
Because
he's
he's
so
hot.
hot.
And
Okay.
Wait, I wonder. Imagine if like the girl goes on, she realizes she's not attractive, and he's like, and I want to give you this rose, Caroline, and you're like, yeah, I actually don't want your rose. Like you
Yeah.
can keep it. No.
Some people like
I've gotten enough
sabotage.
followers.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
okay. Yeah, I've
Once you
hit
get
my
that
quota.
chin implant, you can hit me back
Yeah.
up.
You cool fat.
Yeah.
I don't think it's. I don't. This isn't confirmed, but I don't. I think it might be ending The Bachelor.
Well, the ratings I've heard are going down.
Meanwhile, I eat it up. I
Yeah.
think it's
Well,
so.
then, like, wait.
Joey's was great, but then this last season was.
I feel like they're not going to stop it because they're starting the Golden Bachelor Paradise.
and they're they're doing the Golden Bachelor Paradise.
Paradise.
I
Yeah.
thought it was just Bachelor in Paradise.
Old women and swims.
No, we talked about
Oh,
this
it's the
on our
gold.
pod.
It's
Yeah.
the gold digging.
We talked about this on their pod.
Yeah.
Guys, they're going to be in the pool all day long because it's good on their joints.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have they're going to be doing,
so
water
fun.
arobics.
What are their like challenges?
They're going to be doing
gonna
water
be?
aerobics. Well, they'll probably have what did you say? The metal detector?
Yeah, the
on the beach?
dudes on it will be metal detecting on the beach during the mornings, right? All the dudes on it.
Yeah.
There probably will be like a competitive like
old-
chess group, maybe.
Yeah, they'll be playing like
Cards.
Maybe a little
the first date will
shuffleboard.
be a shuffleboard.
Yeah, shuffleboard, and like the girls maybe. Oh, never mind.
No, go for it.
Go for it.
No, I think it's sexist.
No, it's okay.
No, it is. I think.
Okay.
I was
You're
gonna
gonna say
say
something
like, they
about
were
the
gonna
girls.
clean.
But you
I was
don't
gonna say
mean-
they were gonna clean. I don't know why I was gonna say
Okay.
that.
Or like
like,
maybe
never
maybe
mind.
maybe
Yeah, maybe
bake a
the women
pie.
will do
Yeah.
the dishes.
You know what? They'll be cleaning everything.
They're going to FaceTime their children.
Yeah.
I think that it's crazy concept,
Like-
but it's fun.
I'm like, all of a sudden they're gonna be like old people making out on
Yeah.
TV, or like they're gonna come out and they're gonna be like they're made like you know what? They're
gonna go to the-
when they have to like
they're gonna
dress
go to
up
the
as
bo-
like the cop,
the
the
boom
maid,
boom
and all
room.
that. Yeah.
I just. I
There's
keep
gonna definitely
really
be
about to
one
say something
horny
and they
old
go
guy.
to the
Yeah,
time.
there's gonna be some hard
Yeah.
caramel
Oh.
candies.
Yeah.
favorite-
Yeah.
I love when how like the old guys. They're not like super competitive, so they're like, all right, Pascal, get in. Like they're like just
Yeah.
homies.
Yeah,
they're
they're
like,
really
anybody want a cocktail?
Helping each
Yeah.
other out. They're
Yeah.
gonna be
Because
like,
it's garbage time for them, honestly.
They're like,
You know, like, they don't
so-
got much time left in the
Garbage
clock.
time
so
is
they-
crazy.
Yeah, this
trying
is
to have a good time.
This is
They're
basically
just 60s. Like it's garbage time.
They're like, all right, I don't got much
This is
time
they're at
left.
the home. The Bachelor Mansion is just the home.
It's just the home, yeah.
Yeah, it's the
You don't
retirement
win.
home.
Honestly, like,
Literally.
real retirement homes have this type of drama.
Yeah.
They'd be banging.
Do you guys want to go to,
I want you to think about that.
go to
but
a
they do.
retirement home?
Yeah, because it sounds fun. Everyone's banging.
yeah.
Hanging.
They are banging. If you're a caller at home and you work at a retirement home,
Yeah,
let us
can
know.
you call us if your
Are they
grandparents are
they
banging?
banging? Are they,
Are
are
they
they
miserable?
sneaking off in the chest room?
Well, if you're in
It's
a
like the
retirement,
number one outbreak of like STDs.
Yes, exactly.
What?
And those are ones you don't get curious for because you're just like,
Yeah, they're like, what?
you're gonna run out the clock on
want to be in
my
a
God.
They don't want to be in a chewable form. They don't come in a chewable
it.
tablet.
Yeah, your chlamydia medications in chewable form.
Dissolve underneath your tongue.
That's crazy. I would want to go to like the retirement home with my significant other. Like imagine you two in there and like get a homemade breakfast.
Wait, everyone's getting like their vitamins for the day, and they're
o'clock
like little
bang.
extra Viagra for you. Today.
No, I think my grandma has a new boyfriend. Yeah, she's 93 by the way. God
Damn,
bless.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Good for her. She's staying in the
Actually,
field.
she has a lot of suitors.
Oh, she's popular.
She's very popular. Yeah.
Hottest 93-year-old
I
on the
don't.
street.
Unfortunately, Movie. I don't think you go to a retirement home with your significant other. I just.
I think that's a
I don't
place to
think-
go single.
I think you go.
Oh, you
when-
go after one of them.
after one of you passes. It's like when you're in a long-term relationship and you're elderly and one of you dies, the other one goes to like old people college,
Literally.
and you just kind of like
Kind of.
My grandpa went when my grandma was still alive, but he had really bad dementia.
yeah. No, my grandma's going in for fun.
Yeah.
She's literally like, "What's poppin'?"
Yeah, exactly. It's
Little
just
social time.
She's throwing like sorority parties.
yeah. She's got a good. I saw her room. It's a good
Set up.
good setup. She's got a nice corner room in the building.
She have a swing, a banging swing, whatever.
No, but there's a nice bench outside.
Rocking
What they
chair?
do?
Nice
Is that what happens when you
Did you
get
say a
old?
swing? Did you say inside? Oh, you're gross.
Is that what they do? Like old people to bang?
I don't know. What
I don't know what they do. I imagine it's it's like kind of like you ever see that video of the tortoise?
Stop.
Never mind. All right, we'll stop.
Tortoise.
Moving on, the weather's heating up, so to stay cool with Stella Blue coffee cold brew. Stella Blue cold brew. Whether you love a bold, dark roast, indulgent flavors, or our newest variety, Miss Peaches, 100% Colombian, we've got a cold brew for everyone. Better, fresher, cold brew at home in just 3 easy steps. Steep, refrigerate, enjoy. And the best part? Every purchase helps homeless pets find their forever homes. Grab Miss Peaches or any of the other cold brew varieties now at Amazon or StellaBlueCoffee.com, where you can use promo code Fishbowl for 20% off orders of $25 or more. So that's code FISHBOWL, all caps. Sip with purpose all summer long. Use promo code Fishbowl. Yeah, we love Stella Blue here. I drink
Love
Stella
it.
Blue every day.
Love it. Snort it.
Cold brew can
Love
be
it,
so
love coffee.
expensive. Pasta. Coffee can be expensive in like general. And like honestly, if you're trying to save money because you want to go on a summer vacation, it's time to just get some Stella Blue cold brew and make it at home.
Sometimes I skip the latte and I'm like, give me a cold brew. I love
Yeah.
it. Sometimes it really jacks you up more than the other.
It does jack you up more.
Sometimes I just look at the latte too and they're making it. I know that it's
Steam.
all milk.
Yeah.
Then I
it is
see
all
it.
milk.
I see the milk with the ice without the espresso and I'm like, "Yay." It's not my favorite thing. Are you guys traveling anywhere this summer?
We have some shows.
We actually do have some
Yeah.
shows. Maybe we promote them.
Yeah.
Promote them.
Tell us about them.
okay.
A duo show?
First of all, Chris will be opening for me if you guys
Yeah.
want to see us.
Hey.
So I have a
wanna
show
go.
on
I know.
not Tuesday. May 29th. That's next Thursday in Chicago, and then May 30th in Toronto, and then these are our summer shows. The 7th in Pittsburgh, June 7th in Pittsburgh, June 8th in Philadelphia, June 19th in Minneapolis, June 21st in Milwaukee, and June 22nd in Detroit.
Wait, can you say the Philly one again?
Of course. Oh my God, thank you so much, Nick. That's
Is there any in New York City?
in June 8th. We in Philly. We will do one in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will eventually.
We're gonna be in Philly for Clemmer's Rat Race.
When?
June 5th and June 4th. So I was like, that would have been so perfect. if
That would have been
lined up.
perfect.
Of course, my birthday. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
June
Gemini.
is-
Yeah.
What's everyone else's sign?
Leo. But I'm a cusp. So like technically Cancer Leo, but I embody Leo.
Yeah, you're Leo. What are you?
Aquarius.
I don't really know much about
you?
signs at all. I'm
Yeah, they're-
Aries. I know that you're like main character.
I think I'm a weirdo.
Mike, do you know you're rising? Well, you're a fire sign. I'm fire sign. So that's why
And
we
one time
bond.
I told a girl, I was like, yeah, I'm a Aries. And she goes, and I was like, what? And she goes, well, you know what that means? And I was like, what does that mean? And she goes, that's like the baby sign. So either you're a new soul on your first life or you're an older soul that like refuses to learn lessons. And so you have to stay an Aries. And I just kind of looked at her.
Well,
And
you're literally like, damn.
I was like, you fucking bitch. Like,
I think you might be the old soul then if you're saying that.
I'm like, you fucking
yeah,
bitch.
the old soul in you is like, the fuck.
Fuck you.
I'm like, grow up, you dumb bitch.
know.
That's really funny.
Do we have the bowl in here?
I don't know.
I can go grab it. Because part of me is like, should we read some bowl questions?
Should we read some bold questions?
I'll
Yeah.
go find it.
Oh, it's a glue.
Nick's gonna find it
Nice
for
and
us.
mine.
Thank you,
Oh.
Nick.
That was so cool that you guys had a caller. I felt like I was like on like an old radio show.
Ricky.
I felt like I was on like
Ricky,
Howard
Ricky.
Stern.
Well, if anyone else wants to call in, feel free to call in.
Guys, I also forgot. My roommate freshman year, I like wanted to be cool when I was going to college. So like you have to like fill out a form when you got a random roommate. And it was like, do you care if your roommate smokes? And I was like, no, like go ahead, smoke away, girl.
No.
So I ended up getting like a girl from Italy. Her name is Camilla, and I would like whatever meet her. She was like in New York City the whole first week. I was like, do you know that school started? Like she didn't know, and we would only communicate through voice memo on Instagram. And she had like a very thick accent. She'd be like, "Hello, Kelly. I did not know class starts yet." Like that's literally how she talked. And I'd wake up in the
Is she
morning.
Russian?
No,
No, Italian. She was from Moderna. She was on the equestrian team. Very cool. She's also like fucking drop dead gorgeous, and every single one of my guy friends is like obsessed with her. But I would wake up in the morning. We'd have like 5 a.m. practice. She'd be up before me, and I would like look up, and I'd be like, "What the hell's that smell?" There would be a sock over the smoke detector, and she'd be like smoking cigarettes out
In
the
the room?
window
Oh,
in
out
the
the window.
morning.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the morning. And she just like did things
It is
like
kind of cool.
so
like she
cool.
was so cool, but she just like did things like so like
Kelly's like,
differently
okay,
than
I'm
I
gonna
did. Like
practice.
she would like first of all she would like tell me that like ice water is like really bad for you, and that like you're supposed to only drink water at room
That's some
temp.
European propaganda.
Yeah, like she was like literally like that's like don't be doing that. And like I tore my ACL
Oh, I'm sorry.
one like thanks freshman year, and like I walked in, and then she's like no like no surgery, and she like all of a sudden like whips out all these vitamins from her desk, and she's
like chicken
making,
palm.
making concoctions, like mixing it up and whatever. And anyway, she's like really funny, but like I'd walk in on her a lot of times, and there would be like someone in bed with her. Like she always had someone over, and like
Vibrator.
it'd be like didn't know if it was going to be a girl or a boy that was like popping out from under the sheets. And she would always be like
Wow.
very generous in the sense she'd be like, "Do you want to come join? Like, do you want to come in?" I'm like, "No, I'm going to go to the
Yeah, she's like,
library, like to have some sushi." But yeah, anyway,
Wow.
that was funny.
Where is she now?
Yeah, I need to.
She's back in Italy, and she's guys like she's actually I'm gonna pull up her Instagram, but she also always changes her Instagram handle. It's always like
also
young pretty little thing, like like she always like changes it, like world
This
traveler.
reminds you of the conversation we had about swingers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had an idea for a TV show, The Masked Swinger. The Masked
We were
Swinger.
talking about like, is it different?
Wait, so what would the competition be?
So you and your swinging husband, someone
Yeah.
comes in, masked swinger. They're wearing the hat. They come and you have to guess what celebrity is like having sex with you. I want to say something really quick. Jay, wait, we have a comment.
Okay.
We have a comment. You guys have no idea the stories about residents' patients. They're wild. I guess this is referring to the old folks' home.
Yeah, it has to be.
Can you please call in?
Yeah.
Can
And
you
give
please
us
call in and tell us the
story.
stories? The number is at the top of the chat. Will you please call in and tell us the stories? Okay.
I don't know. What were we saying? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Masked swinger.
Oh yeah, well we
Masked
were.
swinger. Oh, I love the idea, but is the masked swinger who's probably dressed like, I don't even know, what do they dress up like, a butterfly?
You know, yeah, like a butterfly
a
frog.
marshmallow guy or whatever, and so he's actually having sex with you?
Yeah, okay, listen, the logistics aren't there yet. It's just a concept.
Well, I know. I think it is a great show. It's not obviously not meant for prime time.
No. It's more of like HBO at night.
Yeah, or OnlyFans or something like that. You know.
But the mask, you have to guess what celebrity it is.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a great idea.
right. I think so too.
Yeah. I
I
think
would tune into that. I feel like a lot of you'd get a variety of audience. The Mormons would probably love that too.
What is like a
What is it with the Mormons? Like, okay, I'm obsessed with
He
Mormons.
loves the Mormons.
Yeah,
Love Mormons.
You're in-
I know that there's what's that Mormon
Secret
show?
Life of Mormon Wives.
Yeah, so we watched, like me and Caroline watched like 3 episodes of that.
we were so overwhelmed.
We were. It was
Overstimulated.
Too much. It was like, okay, the Mormon Wives. There were a couple plots going on. My favorite plot of the Mormon Wives show was the one woman who TikToked while her baby was in the ICU.
And then
Yeah.
she was crying like she didn't understand why people were being
And like,
so mean.
to be fair, it was maybe one of the funniest videos I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Her baby's like in the
Whitney.
ICU, like all tubed up. The baby's fine now. FYI.
She was on it on
So
TikTok.
so the baby's like next to her in like a basket.
Yeah.
And then she's like doing just the most aggressive neck like movement TikToks you've ever seen. Like really like Charlie D'Amelio level
Yeah.
like, movement.
Like she's good. She's a good dancer.
so good. And then while she's doing all these like crazy dances,
By the way, she gave birth 12 hours ago.
she gave so
Impressive.
very impressive. She's just doing all these crazy dances. The baby's like next to her like in a
Fighting for its life.
what's the thing called? incubator. Is that the word? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
That's for chickens.
We know what you mean, though.
Yeah, it's in something, a bubble thing. And she's listing in the text like all the things that are wrong medically with the baby while doing these crazy dances. And so she got canceled for that because everyone was like, "This is insensitive. Why are you TikTok dancing so hard
I
while
feel
your
like
baby?"
there's
But that's like nothing. And like she was like crying over it. I'm like, all right, it was actually a good video, but whatever. And then the other one was the Mormon who was like the crazy one who like would get so drunk that she like beat up her husband and got kicked out of the house.
The main
one?
Taylor, is that not Taylor, the main one?
Yeah, I think it's the main one.
I feel like there's a lot of backstory on these people that like if you don't know the backstory, then it's hard to follow the
It's
show.
hard to follow, and I wish they would put it in the show. But the whole plot of it seemed to be like one of them was like, guys, we got to keep mom talk going.
Yeah.
No
And all
one
of
is
them-
asking for
And everyone's just like, we're not friends. Like, we're all just not friends.
Why don't they just like do their own things separately?
Yeah, and they should just film it independently, and then maybe they can like meet up and like get a soda or something.
I do think we have a caller. If Nick, we have a caller. Good. Okay, here we go, you guys. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Happy to be talking to you. Is it
Yeah.
Chaya?
Chaya.
Chaya, that's so pretty.
It reminds me of Olivia Wilde. Chaya. Okay, tell us. You have a story. Tell us what's up.
So I used to live with my best friend back when we were in college, and he is so good at picking bad boyfriends. Like he doesn't pick good people to date. And so one of his boyfriends moved in with us, and he had like substance abuse problems. So there would just be like days where he would be in the room like doing his thing, doing whatever.
Yeah.
And like the door would be shut, but when he would come out for the bathroom or whatever, because we shared the hallway, like it would just smell so bad. Kind of what you guys were talking about earlier, just kind of like a smell around.
yeah.
That,
What
like,
kind of?
Chilean sea bass.
Yeah.
yeah, probably very similar. But yeah, so and then he would like low-key do the same thing, like the living room thing, where he would just kind of like mold onto the couch and like watch TV in the dark. My bestie and I were in school, so we were like working and living and stuff, but he would just like do his thing sometimes. So yeah, just wanted to call in, say that I really like the show. So
We like you.
Oh.
Thank
Wait,
you.
I have some questions about the roommate. Or but I guess
Okay.
so. Wait, you said they had substance abuse issues. Were they like doing drugs like in the apartment?
In the couch, in the divot.
only like drinking and weed in
Okay.
the living room.
But sometimes weed
Weed is
that
stinky.
That stinks it up.
Fingers around.
And then what? You just hear that bong rip sound 24/7.
Yeah, that's not good. How? So did it? Did it work out with them or no? I mean, probably not, right?
No. I mean, it took like 3 years for my bestie to like figure
Realize
it out. But no, thank
that's
goodness.
it's quite a long time.
A
Well,
long time, but sometimes it takes a long time.
Yeah, it takes some time.
But then you're finally, because then you're like finally like I'm over
it. Yeah, never.
Like, I'll never go back.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, thank you for calling in.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, how
Second
fun.
caller.
Second caller at Fishbowl.
I like the callers. It's
Yeah.
a great thing.
It's a Thursday thing, you know.
Yeah.
Thursday
Yeah.
calls.
I definitely really
Great
want someone who
chats.
worked in a retirement home.
So the person who said the crazy stories, they said that they're at work right now, so they can't call.
Oh, that's
But,
all right.
We'd love to hear from you in
I
the
feel
future.
like I would like to work at a home like
At
that.
a retirement home. I feel like
I
you
don't think I would.
learn a lot of advice. Except I wouldn't want to do like the white bang and that stuff. I would just want to talk.
Thing is
Well, have you seen the
crazy.
Just
TikTok
wanna talk.
videos of the workers and they're like, here's Grandma Janine.
Janine's like, shut the fuck.
Yeah, like they do games for them.
I found like an Instagram account where they asked the elderly every day a question on a whiteboard and they'd like write out their answer.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just like the most
What were
outrageous.
some of the
outrageous.
funniest ones?
What some of them are really outlandish. Like it's like what's your goal for this month? And one of them was like just like a really old woman. She's like to get laid or something like that.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
We all.
It was like, what's the secret to a long like relationship? And then half of them were like, mind your own business or something like
really,
that.
it's like don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Just so honest. I just love
Yeah.
I love those street
it-
interviews.
That's where I live on Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
We like it's like this apartment complex and complex, and the age is like 65 plus average. Like I'm like
You're the youngest one.
like by
They're
far.
always
I
like,
walk
oh,
in
who are
every
you visiting?
That's a sitcom.
yeah,
right
and
there.
they always think they're always like they walk in, they're like, oh, you here for like, are you like you're the lifeguard, like are you to
visiting?
check?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like Frank, I've been here for the last year, Frank. Like
Yes, I
we've done this
remember. Yes,
introduction.
Frank, you've been stealing my
Yes.
packages, Frank.
Didn't you say that the security guard is always like dancing when you see him?
Oh, he always okay. So there's like in the front, there's like a little security
he's the gate guard.
check. Yeah, but like he's just like out there having a good time. Like I don't think he's really doing any security stuff. But like I'll be driving by and he's like waving to me like as I'm going out, and he's like doing sit-ups and he's doing like push-ups. Meanwhile, this is like a 5 by like 4 little room that just has room for like a laptop in there, and he's getting his whole workout in. But I'm like, yo, good for you. His name's Vendel. I'm like, all right, Vendel, get it, boy.
Pop off.
Get it. But like they have drama. They have drama about like
course.
they'll get mad like if you go in there and you don't take the lint out
Oh,
of the
well, that pisses
dryer.
me off.
They'll like
always
they'll-
take the lint out. I
they'll-
don't get how people don't.
But they'll leave things and be like, you're going to start a fire. Stop doing this, whoever you are.
I've met
Like, they
people
get
I've met people that have like didn't even know about that.
about
Lint?
lint.
That's crazy.
In
No,
college, we used to
people.
throw it next to the dryer to the point there was a pile of it.
We did that
were
too.
asking for it. And then we ended
Lint
up,
snowballs.
we built a fire pit and we took a handful,
the lint.
just one match to start the whole fire. We're like, we know
crazy.
what we're doing. It's like, no, we're fucking bunch of jackasses.
Every time I go to change the lint in my college, our senior year, it was like, it wasn't like, it's like, like
Yeah.
gripping out an inch thick of lint. I'm like, this is fucking
So gross.
gross.
Yeah.
So gross.
By the way, I do my laundry with rinse and they like do it for me. Like you send it out.
Yeah.
No. Every time I get my laundry back, everything's like a little bit messed up and it always
Yeah. That's why I'm afraid to
disheartens
do
me.
it. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I
I'm afraid
should-
I'm gonna lose stuff, or they're
I've
gonna
lost
shrink
stuff.
like my white dress that I wear as a dress, all of a sudden it's like a shirt and blue. I'm like,
No,
great.
everything comes back crisp. Like all my
Yeah.
clothes are crunchy.
like crunchy. Yeah.
They're, like dried.
Ugh.
Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, I do love not doing my
They
laundry.
gotta do better. And
Luxury.
I'll never use it because of that. They commented like one time when Maddie was talking about it on a post. I don't know if we talked about this on here, but they literally said like, just so you know, the people at Rinse like take pictures of influencers' underwear.
Isn't that freaking
What?
crazy?
Kidding
That's what
me?
someone commented.
How do they know that you're an influencer? Like,
I don't freaking know. People are
It was like,
bizarre.
it was like you guys don't even know we take pictures
Yeah.
of people's
And
underwear.
I don't know if that's true or not. Someone
I
just
don't like
commented it. So like they could just be a little bullshitter, but
My question is, who is like getting off from that?
and also, how can you
I
even
mean,
prove that it's that person?
Yeah, that's like a little like why? Ugh, it's weird.
also I was watching Summer House the other day, and this guy Carl said that like what the porn he watches is like tan line porn.
What does that mean?
What is that?
That they have
Like,
tan lines?
Yeah, and I don't know what that entails. I didn't look it
Maybe
up.
they just
Like, is it just like pictures
tanning.
of people with tan lines? Do you think, or it's like a video? Of
It
tan
feels
lines?
very on brand with Summer House
yeah,
Yeah.
tan lines.
little niche.
Well, what do we think? What are we thinking, Lincoln?
What are we thinking, Lincoln?
I don't know. I'm like just vibing.
I feel like Movie wants to leave.
No, I'm tired. The weather has been getting to
bad.
me.
It's really
It's
rainy
really
and
bad.
sad.
Oh my
had
god,
this
that's so
whole
cute.
week.
Chris's background is Caroline.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm like,
And there's now his son.
We have a brand we're trying to protect. Okay.
it's really cute. It's like her glistening by the sun.
Can I know it's a nice picture of her. Wait, can I tell you guys a story about
Caroline.
yes, Caroline is my background. Whatever.
Just like because we're cousins.
Yeah,
What's
'cause
your
we're-
background?
Not me, that's for
cat.
sure. It's a cat.
Sleepy.
It's a cat. But okay. Sometimes I'll like be like out, and then like a female will talk to me, and all of you guys look at your phones right now.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'll be out and I'll be like talking, like some girl will just like talk to me, and I'll just I'll be talking to her back, and the look on their face when I pull out my phone and my phone lights up and it's a picture of Caroline. They're like,
Oh,
one time one girl goes, "Who's that?"
Really?
As if I was
Caroline's
like,
you're like my sister.
as if I was like lying to her at all about something.
Feels like you're being too flirty with these girls.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking. I don't know how to like.
Feels like I don't know.
I'm just like talking. I'm like, I don't like. I'll be. It's usually at like shows. Like I'll do stand up.
Yeah.
On stage, and people will come up. They'll be like, "Oh my," whatever. They'll like talk to me about whatever joke I was doing. And what like sometimes I don't know how to get out of the conversation because also I want to follow her, you know?
Yeah.
So I gotta I'm like, yeah, follow me on Instagram, Chris Barnes, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, they asked for your number, and you're like, what if we just
I'm
followed
like,
you?
what if you followed me on Instagram and I don't follow you back and you like all my posts? What if we did that?
What's that exchange?
What's that? Yeah.
You in for that? Or
Yeah, you in for that?
Deal
So,
breaker?
but yeah, I'll whip out my phone usually to like, show them my Instagram so they can follow me.
They're like,
And then they see Caroline and their demeanor completely changes and they one kind of got mad at me and I was like, I
You're
didn't.
like, I was just trying to get you to come to my show.
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
like,
I
I'm
just
trying to
need
sell
you.
my tickets.
I just need you to join my email list,
Yeah.
please.
do you have any bits about Caroline in your stand-up?
I've like tried to write a few, but not really on it.
I feel like that's such a thing when I go see comics. It's
Yeah.
like, my girlfriend.
Sebastian
yeah, it's like, my
Maniscalco
girlfriend's
always
a
says that.
bitch, or something
Yeah.
like that.
About his wife.
Or a lot of them don't wear their engagement rings. Is that a thing? Or their wedding rings? Because they'll
no.
be telling a story about their wife and I'll naturally look at their
Automatically,
ring.
I think like
Here?
I
Nothing.
think in like
Nothing.
in
Here.
what's it called in like show business, I think a lot of people realize that like being seen as like attainable makes you more.
For some people, because I think other
mean?
people make their
Yeah, some other people's
relationships
brand,
their whole
is their brand.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they're like, oh, I'm the husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I think Sebastian Maniscalco.
Which is, by the way, never a good
You
angle
should,
to take.
that guy always they always end up getting divorced.
They always find
Really?
something out about
Oh,
him. He
yeah.
always ends up being a weirdo.
Or they go too far with a joke and the wife's like,
Yeah, or they're called like wife guys. It's like a guy who makes his wife all of his stuff, like his content or like his jokes. He's like, I just love my wife. That guy's always like, he's got skeletons in his closet. It's never
Oh.
good. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I joke. I've tried to write jokes about Caroline, but they just don't do well, so I gave up on them.
what do you, does Caroline, do you have any bits about Chris?
I don't think so.
No, you have bits that people think are about me.
Yeah, but
You have a song called "My Boyfriend's Not Gay," and everyone's like, "Oh, it's you." I'm like, "No, it's not me."
literally I say he's 125 pounds soaking wet. You're not 125 pounds.
People don't listen.
You're not listening to the freaking lyrics.
They don't listen.
What the hell,
God, people
guys?
use
There's
context
another,
clues.
Who's the other one? There's actually you do. There's another song that talks about a boyfriend that people like. Say.
You have to come see me live.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
not spill the. It's a great show. You should see Caroline. It's like a one woman show.
Philly, June 8th.
Yeah, Philly June 8th. Is that right?
I know.
Let's get
I
the
don't think
dates
that's
right.
I don't think that's
But it's a great
Spreading
show.
fabrication.
It's funny. It's heartfelt.
June 8th. Oh my God, Amelia,
Wow.
amazing. Kelly,
Got it.
Yeah.
incredible memory.
Got it down pat.
Well, that being said, thank you for joining us, and thank you for our first and second caller on Fishbowl.
Yes, sorry we're a little low energy, and thank you, Chris, for
Oh,
being
thank
on.
you guys
thanks,
for
Chris.
having
That was
me.
so much
Karen
fun.
Reed.
I really like when you're on.
Yeah,
Chris. It's
I
really
shout
fun.
out
appreciate that,
Ricky and
guys.
Shaya.
Listen,
Chai.
yeah.
Shaya.
Shaya. Shout out Nick.
Pretty name.
Shout out In the Slot. Shout out No Thanks We're Good.
Yeah, listen to our podcast. No, thanks, we're good. It's a good one. Also,
Listen in this slot every
On the
Thursday.
slot.
We just interviewed the NASCAR woman, and she's so
Yeah.
Who's
it
the
is
NASCAR
really cool.
woman?
Catherine
And-
Legg.
Catherine Legg, only woman competing in her race this weekend.
Wow.
Faced a lot of adversity. She's a really cool story.
But you can
Really?
you can listen to more about that on In the Slot.
Yeah.
Nice plug.
And we love you guys. Thanks for
Yep.
listening.
Vote for Alex Earle on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh yeah. Woo!
Memorial Weekend shout out.
Oh yeah.
Everyone who served.
If you're going down the
Congrats.
shore, I won't be there. Sorry.
Don't drink and drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.